Whoa, 351?
Hammers that thing.
That's sick.
Dude, I actually think the flight is better.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
It's just no spin.
It's 106 feet in the air.
What's up, guys? We're down here at 5 Star Custom Golf in Wellington, Florida. This guy owns the place, Mr. Bobby Bradley.
How you doing?
I'll give me a present house.
Special guest today, 2017 World Champion Justin James.
Correct.
We're gonna play. He's gonna be a content contributor on the Hitbombs YouTube channel now. So we're gonna test that out and see how that goes. Today we're gonna film a little video with Justin's persimmon club. So
Boomstick, the Ram.
The Ram.
The one wood. Love that thing.
So talk about what you use that for. Is it a speed thing, and would the viewers at home benefit from using that?
Well, it's something different. So obviously what we do can get a little monotonous. I mean, you hit driver after driver after driver. So a couple reasons I use it. Obviously you gotta hit the sweet spot. That's number one. As I told you a little bit ago, I think I can feel some things with this, or I can see speed jumps. Obviously because you hit it off center, it's slower. But it's a different implement too, rather than just 48-inch driver all the time. So I use this to work on some stuff, and I'm not as worried about speed. If it's not 220, you're not freaking out. And the other thing is, like I said, just we can't practice it every range. So I'm bringing this when I travel, if it's a shorter range or whatever. It's kind of the least obvious reason, but it lets me practice a number of places and I can still get a good speed session. I will work on ball speed with this as well. So it's kind of multifaceted, but it's also it's a blast to hit.
Yeah, and I was just hitting it a little bit. The interesting thing about it was it really exposes centerness of contact, so which is so important for ball speed. You look down at it, it's such a small sweet spot. The other thing that was really interesting about it is when you set this down, okay, the shaft actually has forward lean. So a lot of the drivers today, when you set the driver down, the shaft leans back this way. I don't know if maybe you kind of molded that in there, or if that was something how they manufactured that specifically because of that. But I think a lot of that would probably be because they had a different ball back in the day. They were teeing it a lot lower.
Yeah.
Balls were designed to launch low.
And you can hit it off the deck. I hit it off the deck a lot too. It's real good, really good training aid. And if I'll get off, if I'm hitting and my speed will start to drop, I'll kind of take a step back, kind of reestablish that center contact, getting good flight, jump back in, and I'll kind of start to get that way. So it's good for tempo too. Obviously the shaft is quite, I don't even know what flex it is, but it's just a stock club from back in the 70s probably, maybe earlier.
If you guys could do us a favor, hit that like button and leave a comment below. If you guys want Justin to stay on the YouTube channel, let us know. If you don't, also let us know. So we'll let him get to work with this and kind of show us what he does with this.
Cool.
And we might even have a little wooden driver speed contest. What do you think?
All right, we'll do it.
All right. So are you using this on speed days or technique days?
A little bit of both. On speed days, sometimes I'll warm up with Mach 3 stuff. Sometimes I'll warm up with super speed. Sometimes I'll use this, but this is primarily, and then sometimes when my body, I'm a little achy or whatever, sometimes I'll do my whole speed session with just this too.
Interesting.
So I just, I like to mix it up, kind of listen to my body. Some days I'm a little more responsive to this, but it's just, I think you can work speed with anything. It's about, obviously it's just about going fast, but too many people I think get caught up in minutia of speed training. It's got to be, this formula, this many reps, 5 under, 5 fast. I have never really bought into that. I grew up with my dad hitting a really heavy club, and they said, oh, you can't do that, it'll make you slower. I think there's some research to support the underspeed stuff, which I certainly do, but I think if you start to get too concerned with exact formula sets and reps, I think you just want to listen to your body, and if you do stuff fast and explosively and push yourself to new levels repeatedly, you're going to get faster.
Yeah.
That was impressive. Justin didn't even breathe the entire time, let alone blink. That entire description is phenomenal. He should be a model. He should be a model.
So what he's pertaining to is the idea of, there's a lot of research that says, or not, I don't know if you want to call it research, but a lot of people believe that you should swing lighter stuff to go faster. This
yeah,
is something
don't swing
heavier.
heavier
Right,
stuff.
and
A lot of
don't
people
swing
say
heavier
don't
stuff.
ever, or if it is just a little bit heavier. And you know, I don't know. In even baseball world, like I've always liked the feeling. I'll throw like even an 8-pound. I don't recommend that, but just lightly. I like to work kind of all ends of the spectrum,
Yeah.
and not just stick. Because I think the thought is, I think it's 5 or 10% under and over, and I think that's good. But I think there's a place too for some of your heavier implements too.
So that was 133.9 miles an hour, 186 ball speed. To give you guys perspective, Justin, when he's in his fastest, we saw what 155 club head speed, 226, 227 ball speed last year with the top flight. So
That's moving it.
so
Outside though.
so you can outside we are
And
indoors.
this would be interesting too. Like I've always been, again, the research. I don't remember who did this, but generally find people are 5 miles an hour slower inside. I don't know if you've heard that too. I've always been very slow indoors, where some guys are. I hope like Kyle's not slow indoors, because him and Martin go 230, so it should be 240. But I've always just been very slow inside for some reason. So if people are hitting inside, that's something to take into consideration too, because I always get a 7 to 10 mile an hour bump usually outside to inside. I don't know why, but
Competition as well. I just remember me and him matched up in 2017, and here I am, just a soft toss and lefty per se in lawn drive terms, like low 200 ball speeds, and Justin gets up there, the first swing goes 149 and 221. I'm like, oh shit. Like I'm in trouble. I just hope he goes OB.
Well, it's definitely juices, and I don't run hot all the like I said Will Hogue.
Yeah.
Like he'd be underwater 220.
Yeah.
Simulator outside. Kyle's the same way. Like
Yeah.
I struggle to be fast unless it's in competition with
Crunch
the juices.
time.
Yeah.
You know, Justin is the definition of a gamer. I was the same way. Like even when I would warm up, before I'd go into a game or what have you, or innings, the last pitch, coming throwing down to second base, I'd look up and I'd be like 88, 89. You get a hitter in the box and you feel like you throw it the same. You look up and you're 93, 94.
Yeah.
And it feels exactly the same.
Bobby was a first round draft pick too for the Pirates. What year?
1999.
1999, out of high school.
Yeah. They just had to take me out of my wheelchair and my oxygen tank to be here.
All right, Justin. So talk us through kind of what you're working on with this, what your thoughts are.
I'm just trying to kind of slowly climb the ladder. The nice thing, I'm just ball speed. I don't really care about swing speed. That's the difference between me and some guys, and who's right, who's wrong, I don't know. But this also lets me pay attention to ball speed, because obviously I have to hit it, dead nuts to get anything out of it.
Right.
So I like it for that reason too. Obviously the other clubs are so forgiving. This really makes me pay attention to where I'm hitting it. And, I've got my quad, we've got the TrackMan. I can see right away what that ball speed number is. And if I get a little bit of a jump, if I go from 190, next swing's 94, then, okay, try to repeat that. Try to repeat that and keep building on that. Likewise, I can throw stuff out. So it's just kind of a self-education process.
And 134.6, 189. I heard a little recoil on that swing there. I like that. That's one thing about Justin. When I'm always watching it, when he's going super hard, you see such a violent recoil. What's the fastest you've gotten that thing up to?
I think it's been 194. We'll try
194.
to see if we can break that today. We'll see.
Let's reset let's move the tee. There you go.
Should we set a wood club world record right here, or
We might
a
be able to.
standard and kind of put it out there for people to beat?
Yeah, well,
Self-proclaimed world.
Fuck it, might as well.
$133.8, 188.8. All right, let's. What do you think? What do you say we have a little contest here?
yeah, so,
You want in, Mr. Bradley?
I haven't swung a golf club in 24 hours, and I'm slower.
He's scared.
And faster. I'm too skinny. I weigh 174 pounds. I ate a raisin today. I'm already full. I can't eat after I eat a raisin. Intermittent fasting and just eating clean.
did you eat a raisin today?
I did. I had a half a raisin.
spike your blood sugar a little bit.
I know. I mean, I'm on
133 right out of the gate.
not only am I on a sugar high, I'm on an emotional high.
Justin? What's the loft on this? Do you know?
I have no idea, no. I obviously, the thing spins like that. I really just use it to try to get the smash factor up, get the ball speed up. And,
Yeah, the big difference for me is the hands are a lot more forward
yeah.
at address. So
I
I caught that dead off the heel. But like I said, this thing really exposes centerness of contact. What is this, about 43 inches, 42 inches?
Yeah, it's pretty short.
It's pretty much like a 3-wood.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get this up too.
Oh, mama.
Ooh,
There we go.
94. I gotta go do some stretches.
You gotta extend that shaft just a tad there.
Other thing
You know,
with
get the
this,
two hundo.
you hear like all the old guys, and I say old guys, but they're like, oh, swing softer to hit it farther, you know? But like it was totally true with that, because like the harder you hit that, the more it spins.
Yeah.
Like that ball would have gone nowhere. Like,
Right.
and I don't know, the spin rate almost 5,000, right?
Carry 277, total 277, 4,900 RPMs of spin, launched at 15 degrees, 137 speed, and 194 ball speed. And yes.
So that's really like with technology, it's really spin.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Yeah.
complaint, like these are not that slow, but the new stuff is so forgiving and it spins the ball. So you want to like complain about distance, it's really the spin, and that's the reason, you know, there's an art to hitting these balls.
You gotta thin the piss out of it. You literally do. Yeah, I know.
All right, I'm loose. I'll let you start, and then we'll go 5, 5, 5, 5.
Oh, are we?
Oh, you're live.
Oh, there's live.
7, 8, 3, 4 trillion people on it now.
Community.
Justin James, 2017 world champion, in an absolute death match against Josh Koch. They're going to try to break the speed record with a persimmon driver of 194.73 miles per hour. Oh my gosh, we have a lot of people on. Josh Koch, the pride of Orlando. Justin James, 2017 world champ. We're live at the headquarters in West Palm Beach, Florida, the royalty headquarters. And where 2 of the fastest balls ever hit on that machine was from Martin Borgmeyer and Kyle Berkshire. So we're just hanging out, hitting a few here. 187. So yeah, we're actually at 5 trillion followers right now. If you want to ask these guys questions, Josh Koch is hitbombs.corn. He actually was able to acquire that domain name a long time ago. He couldn't get the .com, so he made it .corn. Justin won 2 PLDA events last year, world #1 for 2 years, and the 2017 world champ. Abby Gilmore does hold the record for the longest ball ever hit with a persimmon driver, which was like 470.
Yeah, that
so
is
these guys,
true.
326 yards.
Forgot about that.
However, our back's good. I've been doing this for 14 years. I don't think I've ever had anybody have heard of anybody having a really bad back besides like Alan McDougall, and I think it had nothing to do with golf. So, but anyways,
Somebody asked, how's the back?
how's your back?
The back. The back's fine. You
Back's
know,
fine.
and if you see someone swing hard, you ask how the back is, because it makes you feel better. Like the back's fine.
His Memphis PLDA SLB event at in Mesquite. So that was 191 miles per hour
All right.
with a persimmon driver. So, yeah, the club. This is like a 112 cc driver. That was looks like a Chevy Ballesteros model. What is that, anyways? Is it a Ben Hogan?
Ram, baby.
It's a Ram. This was a Walmart special before Walmart was even in business.
I think that was
No.
the creme de la creme back in the day.
think it
I
was
don't know.
apparently used to crack
I wasn't
inserts.
alive.
Oh, we're gonna see if these actually break. We're actually Tiger Woods is trying to get in. Hold on, Tiger. We're gonna try to get you in here in a second, buddy. Hold on. You're doing well. Tiger Woods, we're trying to click him in.
Josh is freaking fast with this.
But all right, we're gonna try to see if the world record is 194.1 miles per hour with a persimmon driver.
Who's that held by?
It's held by Josh Koch. We're just making this up. So if he hits it, sorry YouTube. If he goes 194.2, it's going to be a world record live on lawn drivers with a persimmon. Oh, good shot. This is going to go backwards. Let's see if this goes backwards. All right, he carried it. Yeah, he carried it out 245 yards and it spun backwards 5 yards. I think sick that he used it all his majors. All right. We're gonna try to do the slide. 193. Did he break the ball speed record of all time? 194. You're 0.1 away from breaking a world record with a persimmon driver. We actually have to throw a competition like this. Get Guinness Book of World Records in.
We're gonna
see how fast.
We're gonna break it right here.
This chug is brought to you by Red Bull. Red Bull is not following us.
I had nothing to eat, so I had 2 protein bars. I'm regretting that now.
All right.
All right, so we're live in West Palm Beach, 5-star custom golf, the royalty
Is this your
headquarters.
fifth?
Josh Koch, pride of Orlando. He won a. That's a world record. I don't give a shit what anybody says. That is a world record for the persimmon driver, 198 miles per hour. Holy cow, that's sick. Wow. Josh Koch just went 198 miles per hour with a 112 cc head. Persimmon, by the way. Let's do one more. Ugh! 196.
Ooh,
Got some work to do.
All right, guys.
141.7, 196.8. I hit 5. Justin hit 5. This is it. This is it, bro.
Alright, I gotta pull something.
Boys sweat. Stay seated here.
Kinda got a groove and then
Groove it.
go from there. Like, it's when I compete, I got some adrenaline, but I'll kill myself.
That was hilarious. That's got to be the fastest ball I ever hit with a persimmon. There's no way. That was unbelievable. People already wrote it too. That's so funny.
All right, Jay, go get it.
How is heel?
138.
That was good.
$192, 137. All right, this is it.
I think I should be.
Ooh, there you go.
I think I should be able.
All right, guys, so we just got done. He went 5, I went 5, and then we did that again. So top ball speed was 198 for me, but Justin actually got the club head speed up to 142.7. So
I
that's
think I might have had a 393, but yeah.
so. If you guys enjoyed that video, be sure to hit that like button and leave a comment below. Let us know what you would like to see. Any questions you guys have for myself or in particular Justin, 2017 world champion from West Palm Beach. We'll see you next time.